What's up guys, Celtoro Cards here, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And in today's video we're going to be doing a little mail day, mostly vintage and pre-war, so hopefully you guys are, enjoying the pre-war and vintage type of stuff that I'm actually picking up. And obviously we do have some modern, but it's nothing amazing. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I believe the Milton Keynes card show video, so the sports cards social video has come out, and hopefully you have enjoyed that. Obviously I didn't pick up a lot, and I think the reason why is because obviously, as you know, I collect vintage, and there weren't a whole range of vintage at that show, which is normal at any show, which is a bit annoying, but it happens. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the first card. So the first card we do have is one for the West Ham PC. So it is Jared Bowen Inceptions. I believe it's 2022. Yeah, 2022 to 2023, I think. I don't know why it's got this barcode, but this is, out of 25, 18 out of 25, and this is the auto. And it's a sort of colour match, obviously purple and claret, so happy to get this one. I picked this up off of Instagram from a guy called... Now, this is going to be the hard one. I think his name's Willingham Football or something. I'll put his Instagram somewhere here. Really, really easy, smooth deal. Good price as well. And I'm trying to complete the rainbow. There is another guy trying to complete it as well. So I've got a bit of competition. I think he's got every card but the one of one. So I've got time to catch up. But yeah, happy to pick this up. Obviously, really nice. Not too sure if I'll grade it. I know it won't get a 10 because some of the corners are a bit tough, but I know obviously thicker cards are harder to grade, so that's one. Next one we do have, I'll leave some modern for the next time, but we've got this one here. So unfortunately I don't have a top loader or a semi-rigid big enough to put this up. Put this in here. It's what it came in actually, but this is a Torre Alva. So he's a Barcelona player, used to play for Barcelona in the pre-war, so 1920s and 30s. I can't remember what they used to call him. So yeah, obviously Ramon Torralva, obviously from Catalonia. I believe he used to play in the midfield with Samitier, obviously another pre-war legend for Spain, one of the bigger ones. Torralva is not really talked about, so his stuff are very cheap. I believe this from 1922. I'll put the information here because it's very hard to remember, and I'll also forget. But like, look at that. I think that's just so beautiful, like with the text and the writing. I think he had a nickname, I think it's called like an oldie or something, because he played for Barcelona for so long. I think he played with them for 20 years or something like that. And obviously during that time, it's a very long period. But just looking at the kit, I think that's just so cool. But potentially going to try and maybe get this one graded, not too sure. It's not a valuable one, but I just think it's super nice and cool. You can get a coloured one as well, so you can see obviously the Barcelona kit will be red and blue. I haven't seen that yet of him, but we'll be sure to pick it up. But obviously the main ones to get in here is a Samitier, Paulinho Alcantara, and I think Ricardo Zamora, which I will show you a card of him. So that was a nice cheap pickup. I believe I picked that up for less than €10, so can't complain there. Next one I did get is, here we go. So I did get this, but I didn't. So LGL Breaks, as you know, featured on the YouTube channel. The last video, I think, that I recorded at the Sports Card Social. He went to the trading card show, I think. It was in the Pavilion Centre in Essex, Romford, Essex. I was going to go, but I was working. But I heard, I don't know if the guy's watching it who owns it. I heard it was very Pokemon based. Obviously, their plan was to do like a 50-50. Unfortunately, it wasn't. I think there was only 2 tables or 1 table of sports compared to like 15 to 30 tables of Pokemon. Obviously, it does happen, but that's why I think the only way to go now for sports cards collectors is to go to sports cards only shows. I think an Inception, I think that's what you call it. To that is London Card Show. I think I always go London Card Show. It's the biggest card show in the UK. I always like going there. I think everyone goes there. I think that's well, it is the biggest card show in the UK, so everyone tends to go. But other than that, I'm going to stick to the sports card socials, the Southampton shows, potentially going Dublin show, which I know there is Pokemon, but it's mainly sports. But he did pick this up for me. I think it was £10. So this is obviously PSG Merlin Sergio Ramos at 25, 7 out of 25. So not a shirt number or anything, but this is very well centered actually for this year. For this set, because I know this set is normally off-centered. The front looks good, but the back is a bit off. But potential green candidate, really nice. It's weird that I always forget Ramos played for PSG. It's really weird because he didn't really play. He was mostly injured, but I'm happy he's at Sevilla, and I need to get some cards when he's at Sevilla. I know you've got some Tops Now ones which I have picked up. They're on the way, but once he gets Stadium Club Chrome or Select, I'll be heading for them one-of-ones and low-numbered. Next one we did get is this beauty here. So this is another player I mentioned, Ricardo Zamora. So another one that's obviously not coloured is in black and white. It is damaged a bit, but I think obviously, look, for a over 100 years old card and sticker and stuff, to get a bit of damage, you got to take it. It says a name here, Luis Rodriguez. I don't know who, maybe probably the owner of the card. This is obviously from 1922 or 2023. I haven't pinned down the actual year for this. If you've got any information, let me know down in the comments. I'll probably ask someone in the Discord, which I'll be making a video about, how like a dummy's guide to vintage. A lot of you guys have been asking for a series to do with vintage and how to get into it, so that's in the works. I know UK show cards have been asking me for that, so I will deliver on that. So let's just take it out the sleeve. Let's be very careful. So this one I'm tempted to grade. One of my mates said it's SGC, but I've fallen out with SGC recently, not because obviously the recent news that PSA have basically acquired them. It's just I'm not a big fan for some reason. But yeah, really, really nice one. So this is obviously the Ediciones Dura, number 1, Series A, and 21. So this is a number 1 in the set, and you've got Series A, Series B, Series C. I don't know how many series there are, but I'll find that out for you, and I'll put that obviously on the screen if I do find out. It's going to be a hard one. But yeah, really, really nice one. Oh, I find these very hard to put in oh, there you go. Literally, I said it's very hard and it's slipped in very easy. So really, really nice one. And I picked this up for about €90, €100, which I think is a steal for, not a steal, but a very good price for this type of card, because I haven't really seen another Zamora before. So really cool one to pick up. Next one we did get is one I'm trying to find. I don't know where it's gone. Let me be back. I'll be back. Fine. So the next one we do have was under my keyboard. So I found it, and it's one that we got, received in the post today. So these ones have been about a week. So I've been collecting them and just waiting for a video to happen. So I've got enough to show you guys. I know obviously Sports Cards UK, Danny, I know he watches the videos. I don't know if he does it now, but he used to get all the packages, wait, and then open it once. I couldn't do that. Once the post comes, I'm opening it. I can't. It's like, a kid on Christmas. But yeah, one that we did get from the UK actually on eBay is a William or Billy Meredith, another pre-war legend in the 1910s, 20s. His rookies go for stupid amounts. I'll put a sell on screen what his rookie actually goes for. This is not his rookie. This is from 1922 Pinants. So that's the set Pinants you can see there. So I believe you've got different variations of these. One of my mates called Seb Cards, he mentioned it to me that there are a lot of different, so there's basically a lot of different variations. That's how you call it. So I'm going to research on that. Really, really good condition. So I picked this up for £65 off a Mobile Express. I think he's got a Instagram, which I'll link up here as well. I'm literally linking everyone. I don't get paid for this as well. But yeah, Manchester City used to play for, and I believe he used to play for Stoke or Liverpool. That's a complete guess. Yeah, really, really goated player. One of the big ones that you should collect if you're looking to any pre-war English. Him and Steve Bloomer are basically the big ones that you should be looking out for. And the last one that we actually did receive, I think, is the best one here. I can't believe I got this for such a good deal. So it's this beauty here. So it is a Guvala 1955 to 1956 La Colonial. Such a beauty. So, oh, look at the back. There you go. So it's such good condition. So the guy had it listed €400, and I'm like, that's not worth €400. So I offered, I think, €90. I was like, why not? And he accepted. So to get this for about £80 shipped, you can't complain. I think this in a good grade probably goes for a couple hundred. So happy to get this. So the difference between these, so I'll show you, let me get it out for you. So I believe I maybe got the dates wrong. So I think the Kubala is 1954. I need to double check because I've got this. So this is the Hentos you've seen on the channel, and this is 1955. So it's from the same set, but it's different years. So I believe the first year is a small one, and obviously the bigger one is from a later year, I'm guessing. So very, very cool. Obviously different designs, one smaller, one's bigger, and I believe they're a year apart, so I need to do some information about that. So I'll probably be sending this to PSA, maybe SGC, even though I've just slated them basically. But really, really happy to get this one. I need to find a sleeve because I've literally just put it straight in there because I haven't got a sleeve that fits this. But really, really beautiful card, and I'm happy I got this. Really surprised I actually got it for an amazing deal. But this will be going off to PSA or SGC. We'll soon find out. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little Mailday, mostly vintage and pre-war. But thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video.